If I had to compare like a comic books and manga, which is Japanese comics basically, is why I prefer Japanese like comics, the manga over I never like reading comics. It's because I don't know, I've told you this probably, but it's because manga, most of them have a continuing storyline. You just start from chapter 1 and go and keep on going, and then that's basically it.
So is this a manga versus comic books talk?
Oh, I think so, man.
I think we just got into it.
Okay. Here's the thing why comics suck. Okay?
I think I just dislocated my mic. No, I didn't. I
Dislocated your mic? Comics, okay? Yeah. They go all over the place. And you can never really I even tried starting one, and I was like searching, and it's bad when you have to go through so many sites and stuff just to find the first chapter. And then to find out there's a first chapter of 5 other series. Like I'm trying to read Deadpool, and because I just watched the movie, I was a big fan of it at the time, and I can't even figure out where to freaking start.
I agree completely. I agree 100%. Like I said, I'm a big Batman Joker fan. I can't remember what I cannot remember. I just looked it up too, and it was like the Batman that smiles or whatever. I can't figure it out. Now, of course, manga has its plus and comic books has its plus. Mm-hmm. Me, I'm a big superhero villain kind of guy. I like the really dark stuff. Now, I will say this: manga has a ton of dark stuff. Mm-hmm. There's a ton. Comic books need more, but to me, comic books they show a sense of honestly, my whole fight has just swayed the other way.
Really?
I will say this. I'm still in the line with comic books because I have a harder time reading manga. I have a harder time with it because it's so much. Now, comic books, they can be thin and you can get beginning to end and not long at all.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a reader, but I'm a short reader kind of guy.
Okay. Yeah, you want it like short and sweet.
Yeah. Like my movies. I want my movies to be, I don't want them, if they're 3 hours long, great, but make sure those 3 hours are entertaining.
Not those those dead moments.
You can make an hour movie or an hour and a half movie that's just bam, 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 and I'm like, this is great. Like I'm going back to Avengers, like the Endgame one. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I loved it.
It was long.
I loved it.
It was always, there was some slow points. Those slow points had great reasons why they were slow.
Right.
And of course, there was ups and downs. But like comic books, it's just bam, bam, bam. It's always just action, action, action. Or if there is a slow part, it's a major slow part. Mm-hmm. That's the only difference I see in comic books and manga. Now, there are some manga out there that are like that. Right. But I always see more slow parts in mangas.
I haven't read. I mean, obviously, I haven't read every freaking comic, so I can't really based on all comics. But from what I've read, it's even for the shorter books, it's so hard to get into it. Yeah. Okay, where manga, it's like you start, it has a lot to build up to it, where you can get into it and start enjoying the characters. Comics, you already know the characters, you already know their backstory, so you're basically just like it's just another story. And it honestly, I like a continuation where like they start from here. And I get to see them work way up. Right. I would love to see a Batman story like that. But the thing is it's basically, it feels like filler to me. Yeah. Like all the comics, and I don't want to hate on comics and stuff because there's good things and bad things about it. But it's just like that's why I could never really enjoy them that much.